This is a very difficult video for me, but I think my viewers should know why we have missed so many excursions and not done justice to our travel in the last year or two. By the way, Marine Steve, known as Sonny to family and friends, has really bad hiccups. So when you hear hiccups in the background, that's what's happening. You can call it frontal-lobe disorder, dementia, or Alzheimer's. It's all the same thing with the same ending. And by the way, there are many drugs advertised on television that say they are going to improve their memory. Save your $40 to $60 a month and forget about it. They will not improve your memory. I first had Steve evaluated in 2017 because we were constantly, I could say bickering, but it wasn't bickering, fighting. I would shout at him, "You're not listening to me, you're not listening to me, I just told you that," or "Why can't you help me? Listen to me." And the results were inconclusive. In 2019, I knew there was something the matter, and we contacted a neuropsychiatrist to do the evaluation, and sure enough, the results came back that, let's just call it Alzheimer's. He has been steadily deteriorating. I'd like to give you a few examples just to show what Alzheimer's looks like. Alzheimer's is not what people think. Oh, people end up, they're just sitting there in a nursing home or a care facility like vegetables, and unfortunately that is what it ends up to be. Living with it day to day is entirely different. Sonny worked for a company in Irving, Texas that sells industrial chemicals. He was a salesman on commission for 50 years, one of the top people in the company. Their local sales office was in St. Louis. We're talking 50 years. He doesn't remember one person in management or one person that he worked with. Totally erased. Every day the little Alzheimer gremlin takes an eraser and erases another section of his brain. Another example. Daughter Jamie comes over to the house and helps me with Steve, runs errands, and takes him with. It's a break for me and it's a break for him. He gets to go out of the house. They go on short walks together. They come back. We hug and kiss goodbye. She leaves. And Sonny says, "Who was that lady who was just here with me?" We have flown 2.5 million miles with United. Go to O'Hare, and he asked me, "Where is our hotel room?" Get on an airplane, and he asks, "What is that fluffy white stuff out there?" They are clouds. This is what the day-to-day looks like. Unfortunately, he will not be able to travel with me anymore. We have, or had, 2 trips planned with family, and Sonny is going to have to stay home with a caregiver if I go with them. It is just too difficult. He needs 24/7 care because he doesn't even know how to shower without direction. I'll have to tell him what to do. Bruce Willis, for example, his diagnosis is frontal-lobe disorder, but it's all frontal lobe. Thank you for your views over all these years. I know we're going to miss him traveling with us. I don't mind the day-to-day caregiving. I love him, and it is in sickness and in health. But the lack of communication and understanding with my best friend is very lonely. He no longer comprehends what I'm telling him or what I say, even though I still talk to him and tell him all the information. We got our real estate tax bill today, but there's zero comprehension. If I were to burst into tears in front of him, he wouldn't even think to ask me what's wrong. Once again, this is a very difficult subject for me. I'm going to put in the Alzheimer's link if you're interested in knowing more about it. Unfortunately today, everybody I talk to, they say, oh, my grandma, my grandpa has it. Alzheimer's also strikes the very young. Your brain can deteriorate when you're in your 50s. Thank you for listening to this. If you have any questions at all, please comment. I will be happy to hear it. Until, I hope, the next trip, goodbye.